Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. In the last episode, we finally ended our losing streak, eventually, after actually losing our first duel in the Radorm against Marquis and Anchor. That was using our win deck. We switched over to the Fiend deck and got a win against Cyrus and Jesse from the show. Which was nice. We Ring of Destruction our Wicked Dread route to secure that dub. Then we went to sleep, and when we woke up, Alexis let us edit her deck, which we did. We made it more counter fairy focused and added a lot more generic cards to it. And honestly, I didn't think the deck was too bad. Like, we had a good strong field. They were just able to store with a bunch of Wabokus and Threatening Roars until cards like Ceasefire and Ebon Magician Curran just wrecked us because we had so many monsters on the field. And Faraday wiped us out, even though Alexis could have stopped it. But yeah, we're going to have another go with it. We're going to duel against Simon and Lawrence to start off with. Then we're going to take a class break. Well, it's not really a break, but we're going to class. And we're doing 2 more tag duels. And calling that an episode. Let's see how it goes. Start off with our machine deck today. Alright, 9 and 7 against Simon, 18 and 5 against Lawrence. At least we'll still have winning records against both of them after the duel is up. You both switched, but I switched for the worse. Hope it's not the same with Alexis's deck. Honestly, we had a 7,100 attack monster on the field, so I'm not blaming the deck. See, this is a bad hand. It does have Ring of Destruction in it. And Magic Jammer. So you could discard something strong and bring it back with Call of the Haunted. Like Vandalgion, for example. In fact, if you get to use it, you can summon Vandalgion. Okay, Ring of Destruction. Not mad at that, because now he's wide open. And we can do some extra damage. Provided there's no scary traps. Don't really want to summon Blast Sphere though. I'd rather just do more damage. So, let's set Blast Sphere, Widespread Ruin, and Mirror Force. Warrior Digrapher, my old friend. Good to see you. Now we'll let Blast Sphere take care of this one. Some more face down cards, why not? No one's playing a spell card as soon as we put Magic Jammer in her deck. Great. Yeah, Sangan will do while we wait for Blast Sphere to blow up that Digrapher. So far, effect damage is doing all the work. I'm not bad at it. Monster and another face down card. Still have nothing strong we can summon. Only level 7 and 8 monsters. We could summon Fusilia Dragon. Do we not have Call of the Haunted? Well, she didn't play it because did have Call of the Haunted, right? I'm not remembering that wrongly. I was saying you could put this in the graveyard. Yeah, yeah. So we could. So even if Fusilia Dragon gets destroyed, we can bring it back at 2800. So let's do it. I'm not sure if we can beat that face down monster. Okay, let's flip Sangan. We lose a bit of life points, so what? Sakuretsu armor, okay. We have trap cards too. Tribute summon. Dark Lucius level 6. Alright, Dark Warrior Digrapher. That was Protector of a Sanctuary. We wouldn't have been able to beat that. Negate the effects of monsters it destroys. That would not be good if we let it beat Sangan, but no, he's tributing it. Do we play Magic Jammer now? Because I forget Ryu Senshi's effect. It is something to do with negating traps, and I think he is going for Ryu Senshi, isn't he? Negate the effect of a trap card by paying 1,000 life points. Yeah. Yeah, and it also negates spells that target it, so we can't even brain control it. I think Magic Jammer here is necessary. We'll dump Perfect Machine King in the graveyard. Now we're wide open. Should have put MSV Infinity because it's light, shouldn't I? Then she could have removed it for Soul. That's okay. Mirror Force on Sangan, that is fine with me. We've still got our Widespread Ruin and our Mirror Force. Oh right, yeah, she can just add Mudora to her hand. I forget she can add strong monsters to her hand now. I don't even know if we needed to keep Sangan in her deck, but I guess it's still good to search cards. And Mudora is definitely a good card to search. Monster and another face down card. Steamroid's good. Mudora gains 200 for every fairy. There aren't any at the moment. Alright, well we'll try Steamroid then. We could just go Call of the Haunted and bring back Perfect Machine King. We can be patient. Let's try Steamroid first. We'll give Mudora a try. Warrior Lady. Alright, Steamroid is worth the trade. Magic Cylinder. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, we can't stop it, but... Call of the Haunted to bring something back and throw it into Warrior Lady? Not especially keen. I'd rather lure them in and use a trap on Warrior Lady if he tries to attack with it. Gaia Power. That actually makes Steamroid and Mudora also stronger. So thank you for that. And I guess Warrior Digrapher. Snack Steel. Okay. Let's grab Steamroid. Well, I believe a Mirror Force may be warranted in this scenario. Alright, that should do. All you need to do is use Call of the Haunted to bring back a super monster and a sound. Bountiful Artemis. It's 3,600 total. Use Call of the Haunted will win, but, well, maybe I have a trap card to be fair. Alright, Simon. Last chance. Monster in defense. Another trap card. Yeah, okay. Well, I'd much rather not have to worry about that face down monster. Brilliant. Back to square one. Goodbye MS, and goodbye whatever your monster is. And hopefully this will be game. Bountiful Artemis. Finish him off. Yeah, see, the deck's not the problem. Deck did just fine. Alexis now with some stronger monsters in her deck. Much more able to compete. Didn't do bad, but it wasn't enough. Alrighty then. Let's head off to class. Ninjas. You're good to go. Alright, where do we want to go? One has just one chest. Half two has two chests. Liking the trend. 3 also has 2 chests. 4 has 2 chests. 5 has 3 chests, including a red one. Easy choice. Ladder. Battery. Alright, Molten Destruction. So you got a fire deck. UFO Turtle, as long as it's not Solar Flare Dragon. Alright, Dark Room of Nightmare. We're not going to get a stronger chain for Chain Strike, are we? So you might as well. Oh no, it doesn't actually work. If you chain it to Dark Room of Nightmare. Well, that's good to know. It's not a critical blow because Goblin Thief will still win us a duel. Five ladders. Well, I don't use them, but at least that means we won't get any more. I hope. Okay, nothing in path 1. That's 5 chests for path 2. Two including a red for path 3. Okay. Or... Did I do 3 correctly? No, I don't think I did. 3 is 3 chests. And 2, just to be sure, is 5 chests. Okay. What of greed? That's illegal, sir. You are disqualified from this underground duel. And frankly, you're setting a bad example to the students. Anyway, Dark Ruin Nightmare. Ukazi. And Restruct the Revolution will do the rest. Dark Ruin Nightmare sure coming up a lot more than it has been for a while. Not that I'm complaining. And Goblin Thief. Finish you off. Battery. Battery. Nope, there's no cards anymore, man. Used to be cool, dungeon. Ukazi. Final Flame. Goblin Thief. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the Toon Table of Contents spam. It's been a while since we faced the classic ninja. Ooh, reasoning. One of my favorites. Let's go level 6. Being Sanctuary, Graceful Charity, Spell Economics, Brain Control, and we guessed right, it was Jinzo. It's pretty good, I'm pretty proud of that. Well, none of that matters anyway. Poison of the Old Man. Ukazi. And so much effort having to play 3 cards to win a duel. And Goblin Thief. Battery. 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 Oh, that was a useful 5 chests. Alright, Path 1 has 2 chests. Path 2 has 2 chests. Path 3 has 3 chests, including a red one. Path 4. It was less than 3, it was 1 or 2, I can't remember. Definitely not more than 3. Okay. So, Path 3 has a red chest, right? Yeah. And we'll return above ground after this stint. Okay, Dimensional Fissure, remove from play all the monsters you like. Another reasoning. Removed from play deck. I'm gonna go for a level 4. Oh, DDM Different Dimension Master. Don't see too many level 5 monsters knocking about. Another reason. Alright, try level 4 again. Yep, Toon Cannon Soldier, we got that right. And you can use Different Dimension Master to bring it back. Neat trick. Okay, we've got Final Flame. Yeah, we'll be fine. Could have made a slightly longer chain if we'd waited until his turn, but we didn't need to. We can just win the duel now. Destructive Revolution still had just enough cards in his hand. Okay, Red Chest, what you got for me? A big sandwich. You're just making me hungry IRL. Rice Ball, yeah, again. Oh, finally a card. Judge Man. I don't even know if we have Judge Man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic, for sure. I don't know if there's any decks where it's actually useful in, but still. Alright, we got Dark Rune again. Which means Ukazi and Goblin Thief will be enough. Another ladder. I guess we weren't completely stocked up. Horus level 4, okay, we've got a Horus deck here. No match for us though. Spell Absorption for fun. Ukazi. And Destructive Revolution. Okay, well that ends that. 460 DP. All for a good day's work. These guys get paid to go to school. I've just realised that. How lucky are they? And they get to go to school about card games too. Alright. Let's go Harbour. No colourful dialogue from Mrs. Rhodes today. But we've got Matthew and Aite. Oh, okay. Goblins again. Chance for revenge. Oh, it's the same people who were here yesterday, right? Shannon and Pablo are here. And next episode we got Craig Swin. Ah, just Craig Swin. Okay. Right, before that though, let's remember to change our deck. Beasts. Yeah, let's make some friends. Laser focus, man. That's how this game gets you. Yep, too close there. Ah! So much for laser focus. I thought I was laser focused, but really, I was not. One day we'll beat this minigame. But until then... Oh, we already edited our deck. Until then, we'll stick to card games. Alright, Matthew, Aite, the Goblin duo. Well, Matthew's not strictly Goblins, but his high attack deck mostly consists of Goblin attack force cards. Good news is, if he plays Gaia Power, then it will probably help my beasts. Bad news is, if I play Gaia Power, it will probably help his goblins. Alright, decent hand. Cyber Gymnast is always a good thing. And we've got Counter Traps. And we've got Voltinus. And one of them is Judgment of Anubis. So if he dare try Heavy Storm, then he's going to get a bit of a shock. I was hoping it would be Heavy Storm. Okay, Reinforcement. Yeah, Goblin Attack Force. You're very surprised. Gaia Power. I did call it. And Chainsaw Insect. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt us. Alright, we've got a good hand here. Which we don't. Well... we got Mirror Force just now, so... well, you know what, we're okay. We're fine. Because what we can do is we can... flippity-flip the Cyber Gymnast. And we can use it to discard Polymerization, because we're not going to use that. Get rid of Chainsaw Insect. Go Battleox or Manticore. Battleox is more damage right now. Manticore will help us out later. Battleox is 100 attack less than Manticore because of Gaia Power. So you know what? Go with Battleox. And they're already almost dead. And if they summon goblins, then we Mirror Force them. And if they try and destroy Mirror Force, we Judgment of Anubis them. I like this plan. Goblin Thief. Well, can't complain of that. I use it all the time. Goblin of Greed. Now, what's Alexis got? She hasn't got any other monsters, has she? I'm thinking if I Mirror Force now, then we're in like prime position to win the duel. So I'm gonna Mirror Force. Screw it, I'm gambling. Enraged battle logs for game? Question mark. Ah, there we go. Quick dub. The only damage we took was from Goblin Thief. Worth a Mirror Force, I would say. And we get revenge against the Goblin Bros. I'm certainly a fan of that. Alright, can we make it 3 for 3 with the Aqua deck? Let's hope so. It's been a while since we've won all 3 duels. Shannon with the bugs, and Pablo with the forever summoning monsters from your deck. I'm actually excited to see Alexa's opening hands now. See, she's got Senju. She could summon Senju, and she already has advanced ritual art. Or Manju, even. So she can just summon Cyber Angel, whatever. But she keeps searching for... Why doesn't she search for Dakini? Why does she keep doing that? She used to search for Dakini, but for some reason I've edited her deck in a way that makes her not want to do that anymore. Gaia Power. And Chainsaw Insect. She just saw you. Turn to Tribute, makes sense. And no face down cards. Bloody good, I would say. Warrior of Atlantis could get Legendary Ocean and get rid of Gaia Power, but it's also a monster I'd quite like to summon. To decide, let's play Reasoning first and see if we get a good water monster so that we don't need Warrior of Atlantis. Giant Red Sea Snake. Okay, that's good enough for me. We do also have United We Stand. Did a lot of damage, but we'll save it. Save it. Call of the Haunted 2 to bring back Senju. Okay. 1800, 3200, 5100 plus 24. It's not quite enough. So I'll do this. And get Yumi? Wait, what? Do I not have a Legendary Ocean in this deck? The heck? It didn't give me a choice, did it? Does it just add Umi or a Legendary Ocean depending on whatever's like close to the top of your deck or something? Huh. Maybe I didn't put it in this deck. I'll check afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's in there. Alright. I mean, functionally, it doesn't really make much of a difference at the moment because they're still gaining the 200 attack and we don't really benefit from any level drops. Still. Iron Turtle and Sea Snake attack. And we'll put Karma Cut face down for good measure. Giant Alert. One of the many search cards Pablo has. You know what? I think I will Karma Cut this. No, I won't. I'll save it. We don't really have too much else to protect us in case something bad happens. Dark Door's annoying. Magic Drain coming a second too late there. And you now at Dakini? Please? Yeah. Advanced Ritual Art, there we go. Now we're cooking. Key Mason Wing Weaver in the grave, just as like I planned. And we got Cyber Angel Dakini. Dakini instant nukes Giant Rat, so no special effects. And yeah, Dakini attacks you directly. Even with Dark Door, we can still pierce, so looking good. Oh yep, Soul Impurity and Light as well. Torrential Tribute, ouch. But we do have Call of the Haunted, so we can just bring back Dakini and use its effect again and win the duel. So there's that. Ooh, polymerization, is it? Magic Drain, I suppose, why not? Oh, he had his own advanced ritual art. Okay, so you negated that, so he is going to summon... What was that, I got Quaggar Hercules, that's all. And Chainsaw Insect. It's annoying that he had two monsters, otherwise we could have won. Oh, we still can win. Because Call of the Haunted brings back Dakini, which destroys one of their monsters, and I still have... Okay, he's brought back Wing Weaver. Alright, we're still good. We've got Abyss Soldier, we got United We Stand. That's an extra 1800. More than enough to win us the duel. For good measure, we'll play Pot of Avarice. Reborn Frog and Revival Jam. Well, it doesn't matter either way. This soldier's out. United We Stand. Wing Weaver. Wing Weaver attacks Quaggar Hercules and wins us the duel. There we go, Alexa's deck is working. She used Advanced Ritual Art to put Wing Weaver in the graveyard. And was able to bring it back, and that's a combo. Good duel, good duel. See? That was a couple of, like, duel-wise, that was a couple of very quick wins. Like, this these edits have worked. We do have a Legendary Ocean here. So there must be a glitch with Warrior of Atlantis Win where it just either adds Umi or a Legendary Ocean, depending maybe on whichever card's closest to the top. But we didn't get to pick. Should be able to pick. In fact, doesn't Warrior of Atlantis specifically say a Legendary Ocean? Yeah. So you shouldn't be able to add Umi. Very weird. Didn't affect us this duel, but still interesting to note. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We won all of our duels, which after we lost quite a few recently was very welcome. We started off with our machine deck. And who did we dismantle? Where were we first of all? Radorn, right? Oh yeah, Simon and Lawrence, we beat them. I think that was just a bit of a trap card battle, wasn't it? Which we ended up winning. Beast deck defeated. Oh yeah, we went to class. Descended a few floors. Picked up Judge Man, which I also wanted to check. Was that a card we had? No, we didn't. Cool, we have a Judge Man now. Good for us. So we went to class, we got a Judge Man, we descended a few floors. Got some DP, came to the harbour. Couldn't find too many friends. And we destroyed... Well, we did destroy both Matthew and Aite with the Beast deck, and then Pablo and Shannon with the Aqua deck. So yeah, Alexis's deck edit definitely working out so far. She used Advanced Ritual Art to bring out her Dakini, which she's never done before. And we brought back Wingweaver as a result to finish them off. In the next episode, we'll do Swin and Craig and 2 other tag teams. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'll see you later. Goodbye.